Look, let's cut through the crap right now. These political platforms, they're not spaces for open conversation anymore. They've turned into digital cages. Every scroll, every like, every share is tracked, twisted, turned into data points that box you in tighter than you realize. You think you're free to speak, free to choose, free to be? No, you're funneled, nudged, pushed into corners that someone else picked for you, all under the guise of community or engagement. This isn't freedom. It's control dressed up as choice. And if you're a founder, an investor, a leader, the frustration's real, because you know how powerful real connection should be. Yet here you are, trapped in an endless loop of echo chambers designed to reinforce what you already think, or worse, what they want you to think. Feel that gnawing frustration, that deep anger when your best ideas, your real challenges, your complex truths are boiled down to sound bites, algorithms, and tribal noise? You're not alone. Everyone who's serious about building, innovating, moving forward faces this. The platforms weren't made for you. They were made to pacify the masses, to reward the loudest, the simplest, the most clickable. Meanwhile, anything that challenges the system, that pushes beyond the comfortable script, gets buried, censored, or drowned out. It's not an accident, it's by design. But here's the brutal truth you need to hear. Waiting for these platforms to get better is a losing game. You don't fix a prison by asking the guards nicely. You don't unlock the cage by playing by their rules. You break out by owning your influence, creating your own spaces, your own networks, where real power flows from trust, merit, and hard-earned respect, not from clicks or algorithms. Stop pouring your time into sanitized platforms where your voice is harvested, not heard. Build or join networks where your ideas get challenged, sharpened, and scaled beyond tribal nonsense. And don't fool yourself. This means disconnecting from the bait. It means ruthless pruning. Stop engaging with the noise. Stop seeking approval from faceless crowds. Focus. Find those rare people who operate on your level and build actual connections, not just virtual ones. Real influence comes from a strong, autonomous network of people who don't just agree with each other, but push each other forward. That's where the future's born. That's where you reclaim freedom, not from shouting into the void, but from creating spaces that demand your full mind, your full humanity, and reward actual progress. Don't just move on autopilot, expecting the platforms to change. Take control. Build or join autonomous groups where ideas win on merit, not identity or popularity. Operate globally. Think beyond borders and tribes. Fund and back projects that aim not to preserve the status quo, but to smash it open and build something new. If you want freedom, you need to be brutal with where you put your attention and capital. Attention is the currency these platforms sell to the highest bidder. Don't let your time be monetized by anything that diminishes your impact. You're not here just to consume information. You're here to create, to disrupt, to become. The platforms want you passive, channeled, predictable. You must choose to be active, self-directed, unpredictable. Set the rules in your own networks. Insist on merit. Reject the fake equality of mediocrity. Demand diversity not to check boxes, but because it drives strength and innovation. And for God's sake, don't settle for comfort. Comfort is a cage in disguise. This is concrete. Delete what distracts you. Use tools that protect your autonomy. Avoid those that make you their product. Seek out or build spaces where leadership is earned every day, where dialogue is tough but real, where trust is hard-won and never given away cheaply. Align your capital with projects and people who think beyond the surface, those willing to transcend limits, not just play politics. That's how you reclaim freedom. That's how you own your future. If you keep hoping something outside of you changes the system, you'll stay stuck in the same digital prison. The only escape is through real connection, fierce independence, and relentless building on your own terms. This isn't optional anymore. It's survival. Your move. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to discover more.